I came into East 6th Street in Austin to play a gig at Industry. Now, East 6th Street here refers to the portion of 6th Street that's east of Highway 35, separate from that area of 6th Street that's between Congress and 35 on that other side, which is known by the locals and others as Dirty 6th. Of course, Dirty 6th is the big entertainment place to get super crazy on the weekends. And just across the highway here on 6th Street, it also gets pretty crazy and poppin' on the Friday and Saturday nights. A lot of cars driving through, some people running about on scooters. And generally, as a part of North Austin, this is the place where up until around midnight on Friday and Saturday night, you see all these cars just running around, going pretty fast as if they're trying to find the next popular place to be. But today is a Wednesday here in Austin, and it's an icy day. The trees are all gray and filled with ice, and some of them have fallen down under the weight of the ice. Ice was falling from the top of some of these buildings onto the sidewalk. People were freaking out, and a bit rightfully so, as there was 100,000 people without power on this day. But it was wild for me to be walking around on this overcast, kind of peaceful and quiet afternoon without too many cars and without too many people around. Just gave me a chance to check some footage of all the cool buildings and places that you can find on East 6th Street without dealing with the madness. Generally, this is a place where you can find those Austin vibey places with the fancy drinks. But it's an eclectic mix of shops and restaurants and dives and cocktail bars and tacos and ramen and breweries and food truck parks here and graffiti. And like a lot of places around Austin, it's being gentrified and built up, and that surge is going along with big condos that you can find up along here and micro unit apartments that you also find along here. So as I was walking around, a lot of places were closed, but I did catch these places, and among the places featured in this video are Lazarus Brewing Company, The Liberty, it's a dive bar, Grackle, Zilker Brewing Company, Suerte, Whistler's, which is a really popular place, and they got their cocktails there, Cisco's, another really popular, and been there for a while, serving up Tex-Mex food, The Lowdown Lounge, and The Lucky Duck, and more. Now, I'll be real with you for a second. I know a lot of these places look really cool and have all that vibe and energy and those fancy drinks. But if a place doesn't feature live music, it basically doesn't exist for me. So I want to point out the places here that do feature live music frequently. And the first is Hotel Vegas with the Volstead. It's a historic hotel, and it's a cool place where you can catch a whole diversity of music over there. Next up is the White Horse, which is super popular. They've got music 7 nights a week, and they draw in a huge crowd of tourists who watch the locals out there on the dance floor. And they get in the dance floor themselves too when they've had enough drinks. Given that a lot of places were closed, I had to search around to find some food, but I ended up finding some a few blocks away at this place called Mr. Natural. At this juice bar and bakery and veggie Mexican restaurant. Ultimately, I made it out to Industry, which is not far off of 6th Street itself in that general area. This place was open tonight, and it was packed with people. Well, the pretty girls, they know how to dance, 'cause they had so many chances. Sitting out there at the side of the bar, won't be sitting alone for too long. Well, tonight's the night for taking chances. Tonight's the night to see it through. Tonight's the night for country dancing. Tonight's the night for me and you. She's a rockabilly queen in the rockabilly scene, where they move both feet at the same time. She got a favorite dress and she wears it the best on a Monday when she worked on the weekend. She's a real hell-raising, whiskey chasing, with a bow in her hair and a fire in her eye. Watch out, boy, when you talk to her, don't you know she's with the band? Yeah, you might even say she's the biggest fan. So thanks to them for having me out there. I'm posting all about my experience touring around Texas and showcasing the music scene around Texas. So be sure to check out the tons of videos on my channel. Hit that subscribe and the bell button to stay tuned on my posts here. Let me know in the comments what else I should be checking out. And thanks for your support. Sweet talking, jaywalking with one thing on her mind. Well, she's a rockabilly queen in the rockabilly scene, where they move both